Like, if we could do with what we wanted to do when we died.
Oh, dude.
There'd be people getting launched out of cannons.
Yeah.
There'd be fucking...
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be insane what men would get away with if they could.
I have told my brother, I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody else, when I die, I want to be put in a glass bong. If you guys want to smoke out of it, cool. If not, I don't care.
Like
but I want my ashes in a bong.
You've come in the house, and say your kids are young. They fucking made a huge mess on the kitchen floor, and you're trying to tell them to clean it up. Go ahead, rhyme it.
Hey, little motherfuckers, get your shit together. Clean this shit up before I fucking beat the shit out of you and black and tether you. You sons of bitches. Get it fucking done.
Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. With your host, Craig Kasamis and Big J Curran.
A long time ago, I hooked up with this chick, man, and we were partying, hanging out, and there was a lot of shit going on, and then we ended up going over to my buddy's house that I was house sitting at, and she went to town, man. One of the best fucking BJs I've ever had in my life. It was phenomenal, man. And so that got done, and then I went to go try to put in a little bit of work, but it wasn't happening, man. I mean, it just wasn't happening. There was nothing going on. And the look of disappointment was abundant. And then, so then we took off. I took her home, whatever. And then, a week later, I go into the sewer in the San Sushi. I go into the sewer, and when I walk into the sewer, her and her girlfriend are sitting at the bar. And she looks at me, and her girlfriend looks at me, and they go, "I don't want no 1 minute man," and started singing that fucking song, dude.
Shit, dude.
Oh,
that's the worst.
Tears running down my face. I laughed so fucking hard. You know, like I have nothing to stand on.
I don't want no script,
dude. And they immediately started singing it.
Dude, that's so good.
Oh, I turned around, and walked out.
Yeah, I would immediately. I would have set the bar on fire.
I
kept fucking moving. Dude.
I laughed hysterically and then just walked out.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not really our fault.
No, man.
You know, if they didn't eat the apple off the fucking tree and complicate their lives so fucking hard and also ruin humanity.
Yeah. Dude, without
then maybe they'd be able to come faster. You know?
Or just,
all.
Let's put some work in there. She wouldn't, there's no, I need to put in some work.
What is that? What does put in work mean?
Eat some pussy.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't just, I gotta get you there a bunch before I get there. Because when I get there,
it's there.
You're getting about fucking 5 minutes of some thick dick. And that is it, dude. I am done. And then I'm going to roll over, and if you get near me, I might elbow you, and I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
And there's, I got the people can validate this shit.
I'm sure they can.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near it, but
yeah, we'll be snuggling together, big boy.
Hey man, I fucking can't wait. I don't even think if we were belly to belly, we could kiss.
We wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
Our beards couldn't even get tangled up.
We would max out. I wonder if we could give a full hug, like an actual hug, like without bending in.
We would just be laying there trying to sword fight about 1.5 feet away from each other. Like, I want to bump them. I want to bump them.
The amount of fucking angle we'd have to be at to touch dicks.
It'll just be sweaty belly hair together.
God. Kenny did not sign up for this today.
We said we were going to keep it light. Shit, I came in hot.
Yes, you did, dude. We're keeping it light today, people. We're fucking tired of all this shit.
Man.
Something is going on.
Sounds good, though.
Oh, it's my mic. I got it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're keeping it light today. We're fucking tired of all this shit, dude. I'm tired of religions ruining everything.
Yep.
You know
So
what I mean?
weird, man, because it's such a new phenomenon.
I know. It's like,
It's not like,
like
there's
people
been
should have just figured
thousands
it
of
out.
years of religion ruining the fucking world, and
Right.
it's still going on.
yeah. So we decided to go off of our
is it?
normal, hard-hitting news topics.
Do you remember the comedian? I wish I could remember who it was. I was like, oh, la, 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 my religion's better than your religion, and I will kill you. But we all
God.
look the same. Like, you guys, everybody looks exactly the fucking same.
Dude.
But they're all like, oh, my religion, I will kill you.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, wait a minute. You look like my sister,
It's insane, dude.
Anyway, so yeah.
We're getting off topic.
We're
not getting on topic
We're
today.
not doing this.
We're just going to play, dude. So, what do you have in my phone, actually? It's over there on the table. Thank you. Dude, you like the fucking screen? Look at this piece of shit.
Just in time for Halloween.
So wait a minute, though. So you have, that's a
Look at
Galaxy,
that.
right?
Yeah, look at that. What a
How
bummer,
the fuck
dude.
did you do that, dude?
Dude, I was going to take my dog on a walk, right? Because he gets real, he needs to walk twice a day. He gets real antsy, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, hold on, buddy. I'll be there in a minute. And one of my kids ran out of the house on Sunday. And so he ran out of the house. And then he started taking off. And I was like, oh, you're
man.
fucking dead, dude. So I'm following him down the street. And this motherfucker gets halfway around a whole ass block.
The worst fucking feeling in the world, man. Because you're like, I want to kill you.
Yeah.
If I catch you, I might beat the fuck out of you. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I don't want to see you get whacked by a car.
100%.
You know,
which
causes all the anger.
Yeah. So anyway, I got to a point where around the corner, he finally stopped. And I'm all, don't you fucking move. And he sat down. And so I started running, and my phone just went yip, and completely out of my pocket, fucking onto the ground. I called to get this thing replaced. $400 they want.
Yep.
Just to have it done, right? Luckily, I realized I have insurance, and they're going to do it for $30. But
Yeah.
motherfucker, $400.
No, those screens are fucking super expensive, and that's
Crazy.
why I have insurance. And the insurance I have the last time, dude showed up at the door of my house.
That's what he's doing on Thursday.
Yeah, showed up at the door of my house, came up, grabbed my phone, walked outside, sat in his van for about 15, 20 minutes, came back, phone's been fine.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
he's coming on
dude.
Thursday, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like, can I just go there? And they're like, well, it's a long time if you have to just show up. And I'm like, all right, dude.
Dude, you'll be so stoked, man. And it's crazy because in the past when I've gotten insurance, and I stopped getting insurance for a long time because you get insurance,
Yeah, you pay for
and
it,
then
you
you
never
pay,
use it.
and then you pay, but you pay for it for years and never have to use it. Then when you use it, they're like, okay, the next time you use your insurance, it's going to be $7,000. Like, wait a minute,
We're gonna have to kill one of your kids.
You guys, like, what the fuck? And then the new one.
Yeah.
They take care of it. It's golden.
Yeah, it is. It is
I can't believe you broke your screen.
Me neither, dude. I've dropped it 100 times.
Dude.
Yeah.
And seriously dropped it.
Yeah,
and
I
haven't broke
fucked it up, dude. Like,
Fucking
anyway, I
hard,
see
bro.
LED coming through. It's been fucking whatever. This thing's been great to me, though.
We'll have a Filipino barbecue, bro.
What does that mean?
We'll cook your dog.
Jesus. I thought we were keeping it light today, dude. I guess we are, right? This is light. This is J Light right now. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I wasn't. I mean, I get it because he wanted to go out so
Yeah,
bad.
Kenny's from Wainimi. He knows what I'm talking about.
It's Korean. Kagogi.
Oh, what is it?
It's Korean called Kagogi.
Kagogi. Okay, that is a real thing.
Yeah, but Filipinos in the Philippines, they eat dog too. And it's weird because they call it
I'm
like
pretty
it's
sure
just like
most
a-
Asian countries will
it's
fucking
a
dog up every once in a while.
They call it like it's like a hot meat. Like it's when you eat it, it kind of like heats you up, and it's not something that they
Is it isolated to a specific breed?
I don't think so.
That's the way it is in Korea. But it's not
Oh,
that
in
way
Korea.
China.
Really?
Yeah, in Korea, I was there, stationed there, and that's where I was.
How much
they gave me
fun
the
was that,
rundown
Kenny?
On how to avoid kagogi.
Yeah.
How much fun was it being stationed in Korea? Did you enjoy the
I'd much
food?
rather have been in Japan. But
See,
it's
I've been
cleaner in Japan. I'm Japanese myself. I was there and I experienced the culture, so I already had a previous experience.
I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. Rewind.
What?
You're Japanese?
Yeah.
What?
really.
Since when?
Yeah, I'm quarter Japanese. My dad's half.
What?
Yeah.
I've never. How did I? You do have the
'Cause I don't
eyes.
look it.
Now that you say it, I just
If I
assumed
stand
you're
next to my
stoned all the
sister-
time.
Exactly. If I stand, So I have a story for
Exactly.
that one, too. But my sister has way more Japanese of my dad looks than I have with my dad yet.
Interesting.
Took on
Wow.
my mom's looks.
Was he at all born in Japan?
Oh yeah, Iwakuni, Japan.
Jesus, dude,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What's your mom?
Likes
Heinz
little dick.
57.
Sorry, what? Say that again.
Heinz 57.
Heinz 57, mix, a mutt.
Yeah.
That is wild. I had no idea because you do have like kind of Japanese-ish eyes,
Yeah, right. Well,
but you are the whitest person I've ever
Yeah.
seen, dude. That's wild, dude. See, you find out some new shit every day, dude, about Kenny. He's a secret fucking bomb maker. He fucking, you know what I mean? He's on all sorts of FBI watch lists.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I want to say this. I went to the Talking Nardcore thing.
Oh shit!
It was pretty cool. It was a lot to fucking cover. Like they did a really good job of covering 40 years of Nardcore and shit. And it was cool. John did a good job. Zach, shout out to Zach 185 South for putting that thing together. Zach and John, they did a pretty fucking good job. I was stoked to see it.
I want to share this because we've talked about it and I told you, but I want to share this with everybody because it's just one of the fucking funniest things ever. So I have this thing where I just talk shit constantly. And I say some pretty crazy, fucking funny, outlandish shit. And it's just kind of always on my tongue. And I've learned as I've gotten older to filter it. And yes, hard to believe, but I do filter it. So
This is the filter, dude.
yeah, this is definitely the fucking filter, bro.
We've been here
100%
10
is the
You've
filter.
accused all Asians of eating dogs.
I did not accuse all.
Fucking
I said
we've been here
Filipinos,
10
and I
minutes,
think
dude.
that that's a proven thing. I don't think I'm lying.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever. So, my dad, I talked to my dad the other day, and my dad's a recovering heroin addict. He got clean off heroin when he was 50 years old. Everybody that I talked to that have grown up with him said that he was the craziest fucking person they've ever met in his life.
Yeah.
Like him and his best friend in high school, throughout high school, was a guy named Chip, and they would go into bars, and they wouldn't tell them where they were going to be because they knew if my dad and Chip showed up that they would just be fucking, there'd be a bar fight, 100% it's going to fucking happen. But he's also like one of the funniest shit talking human beings I've ever met in my life. It's always, and all of his friends were the same way. So that's really where it came from. Growing up with those guys, just talking shit to each other constantly. Race doesn't matter. Nothing fucking matters. We're just all friends. And this is our love, is we talk shit to each other. So my dad's oldest brother passed away about 6 or 7 months ago. It was my Uncle Tom.
Okay.
He passed away about 6 or 7 months ago. His son is Tony, and I would. So a couple of days ago, his little brother passed away. On Thursday, his little brother passed away. My Uncle Hank.
So your dad's lost both of his brothers in the last 6 months.
Yeah, he's lost everybody. Yeah, and this is the guy that should never have made it to 40.
It's always
80.
like that.
Oh, dude, it's absolutely fucking incredible. Also, he's one of the greatest human beings, and I love him to death. And every lot of who I am as a man today is because of him. So, I talked to I'm talking to my dad, and I'm like, okay, Pops, I heard you ready to fly up to Seattle. So me and you and Chris, we're going to go to Seattle. We're going to go up there and, we'll get shit figured out with Uncle Hank, and we'll go see everybody. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, hey, I talked to Cousin Tony, Uncle T's son. I go, hey, I talked to Cousin Tony, and Tony was saying that Uncle Tom's ashes are still in the closet. So, when we're up there, maybe we could figure something out. So we're doing all of it. And my dad goes, hey, man, your Uncle Tom's been in his closet his whole fucking life. Why the fuck are we going to try to take him out now? Dude, I was eating a piece of pizza at the same fucking time, and I swallowed a piece of bread, and I swear to God, it was one of the closest times to death I've ever had. I could not fucking breathe. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I got tears running down my fucking eyes. Like, my dad is a fucking savage, man. He is so fucking funny. And this is his brother's. He's all, he's been in his fucking closet his whole fucking life. Why are we getting rid of him now? Like, we take him out now. Oh, Lord, man.
So funny.
Oh,
I have some questions. Why is he in the closet? Like, ashes. Did he have to throw him in the closet? Is there not a mantle like in fucking cousin Tony's house?
On, we're not.
Where you could,
it doesn't. I guarantee that what happened was everything went down the way it went down, and cousin Tony got the ashes and was like, "I'll just set them right here." Like there's no, it's not. I totally,
so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
That is such a good story. But I thought about, you told me the other day and I laughed. It's funny every time you fucking told me. And I just immediately thought, like, that's such a man move.
Yes.
Like,
100%.
it is an absolute, like, man's move. Like, I don't think there would be any ceremony for death if there wasn't women around.
No.
Like, I don't think at all. Because, I mean, he's been dead for what, 6 months?
6-7 months.
No women in his life?
Who?
Your uncle that died, the older one.
No, there is,
but it's like it's just so fucking. Men would be like, "Bonnie's gone." I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you?
No, we're gonna push him out in a boat and we're gonna launch
do?
arrows at him,
Right.
until he catches on fire.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know.
and that's the way I want it.
Me too, man.
I want
Me
a
too.
Viking funeral.
I am
so
bad. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing,
Yep.
dude. I want us to be like doing the fucking Predator handshake. You know what I mean? Like the Predator, like this. You know what I mean? Like me and you on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
Can you get in on this
Yeah.
full screen? This is me and Jay on a boat together, but right before we get Viking funeraled. Dude, that's what I want.
I'm with you, man.
I mean, that's the type of funeral
Problem
we need.
is if it's me and as that boat is floating out there and you shoot the arrow, the oil slick from all the alcohol in my body is going to catch on fire. And it might torch everybody on the beach, man.
You're going to ignite a bomb, dude. I bet when he fucking embalms your ass, it's going to be a fucking bomb. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's so
Jack
fucking
Daniels
funny.
Coke, we're looking for a sponsor.
That's such a fucking funny story. Yeah, I always wonder, like, because, our dog passed and we got a little ash box, and my wife has this whole, I don't know what the word is in Spanish, but a whole thing of all the people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And-
muerto.
oh, I'm sorry?
It is,
Something.
yeah, I know what it is. And
My wife says it all the time,
fucking,
and I don't. Anyway, it's got all the people up there, my friends, your wife, fucking everybody. You know what I mean? Everyone up there,
Yep.
and she put it right there on a little box, and it's just fucking there and present. And I walk by it and I go, yeah, all right. I just like part of me is like I don't need. I don't like reminders. I guess you know what I mean.
So we'll move on to the next subject.
I know.
Yeah, I have
we'll
a
get
wall.
sad. I know.
in my
We'll get
house.
sad.
Yeah.
And as you should. You know what I mean. But it just I often think like men how dumb we are. Like if we could do with what we wanted to do when we died.
Oh, dude,
There'd be people
it'd be
getting
just
launched out of
ridiculous shit.
cannons.
Yeah.
There'd be fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be insane what men would get away with if they
I
could.
have told my brother, I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody else, when I die, I want to be put in a glass bong. If you guys
do you mean?
want to smoke out of it, cool. If not, I don't care.
Like your
but I want
ashes
my
in the
ashes
glass?
in a bong, like a fully functional bong. I want it, and then if you guys want to cap it off or whatever, but that's how I want my ashes, and I
Okay.
want it put up on a
to know.
shelf or whatever. But it's always that's been since as long as I can remember. Just
That's
put
awesome,
my
dude.
ashes in a glass bong. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it reminds me of the question of the fucking week that's been going around the internet, and I want to ask you, Jay. How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Not very often, man.
Really?
Yeah. Look, man,
Interesting.
there's a lot. Okay. There's different historical times in life that I think about way, way more.
Okay.
Like Western times. Like,
Okay.
Like to me, because I grew up reading Western books, super into it, love them, still read them all the time. When I go on vacation,
That's it.
And it's just a mindless vacation. I'm bringing 4 or 5 of those Louis L'Amour, Zane Grey's, all these little kind of like dime novel little, that I can read 5
Quick,
of them.
easy read.
Yeah, that's my
5
go-to, man. I
Yeah.
fucking love them, man. As far as Romans,
You don't think about it, huh?
No, they made good pizza.
Yeah, but
other than that-
it's just so funny because it's a trend going on right now, where like this one random woman, like a girlfriend, goes to her husband or her boyfriend. She's like, "How often do you think about the Roman Empire?" He's like, "Oh, at least once a week." And it's exactly me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about the Roman Empire, the Mongols, the fucking. There's not a week goes by where I don't think about some sort of historical event. And it's either the Romans, the Mongols, the Greeks, the fucking.
Okay, but that's different,
Well, that's what I'm
But that's
saying.
but you're saying
Are you?
you
With
went
Japan? Yeah.
You went specifically to the Roman Empire.
Well, that's the question.
yeah.
right?
Okay, but so for me, I'm with Kenny. I studied Japanese culture when I was in junior high. I did fucking reports with binders and what the rising sun flag means and the culture and the history behind it, which a lot of it is fictitious because it's like everybody talks about Europe and they talk about England in such a positive manner,
Right.
And nobody talks about what fucking colonization bastards the fucking British were, and nobody talks about what horrible, racist, violent fucking people the Japanese were, because they're part of our community. So we avoid talking about how fucking horrible they are,
Right.
But the Japanese were some of the worst fucking human beings ever.
Back in the day.
Oh my god,
Gnarly,
dude!
yeah.
Hated everybody. They still are racist as fuck. I mean, at least that's what I heard. I'm not saying any specific.
Yeah.
Same thing goes but as far as the Roman Empire goes, it's never been
It's
in my
like
zeitgeist.
not specifically Rome. I think and that's the question, but the overall idea is that like men are constantly thinking about shit like that. And I
Yeah.
think it was shocking to women because now there's this whole trend of women asking their their significant others like how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And immediately you're like all the time.
Yeah. So
All the fucking
I think
time,
we
dude.
should do the same thing.
Yeah.
We should start a reverse trend.
Okay, what is
and be
it?
like, hey, how many of you women think about dish soap? You know what I mean? Or what's the best mop? What's the best mop I could get? Or you know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The other
Yeah.
thing though, I think women really, I mean, obviously, definitely dish soap, but
And a mop. Mops are important, man. There's good mops out there, bro.
what's
Boss
better?
gotta get
You know?
done, too.
Yeah, they got those
Clorox
fucking
wipes or Clorox bleach?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
But I think
Fabric
if you really
softener.
ask women, and we should actually ask Rosie, actually, I'm gonna guess it's murder. It's crime. It's like
Oh, dude.
it's crime. I mean, that's the
so
only thing
fucking
they're
wild.
It's insane.
It is so
dude.
wild. Okay. All the joking aside, it because I'll ask female friends of mine, hey man, what do you guys think? What's a podcast I should listen to? And there's a few friends of mine that I love to death, and I know that they listen to podcasts. They sure the fuck ain't listening to this one. And I'll be like, hey, what should I listen to? And they're like, oh, check this one out. And then I spend like 4 hours listening to people getting murdered and how they got away with it,
Right.
how it didn't work. And then I caught myself at one point, I had listened to like 3 or 4 of them in a row. And I don't ever get done listening to them. And I'm like, oh, that was fun. Every one of them I get done
Yeah.
listening, I'm like, what the
But the
fuck?
thing is, that's all we listen to.
Yeah. Have you
That is
listened-
it. All we listen to is murder and death. It's just
Yeah.
way in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's so funny because women are obsessed with that shit, but it has to be modern and happening within the last 20 fucking years. Like
In
something
America.
tangible.
In
they have
America,
to have an
for the most
emotional
part,
connection
yeah.
to it. You know what I mean? But like men, it's like all fucking day we
Yeah.
think about murder and death and mayhem, but it's on a mass scale. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like you might get into a Jack the Ripper or a fucking one of those insane like fucking one of a kind things like that. But for the most part, it's just general fucking war. You know what I mean?
one-
So it's not that different. I don't think.
My girl Julie, she listens to the murder
porn. Informational murder porn
unsolved,
is what it's called.
Unsolved, different
Sure.
or like it's solved kinda, but then you could listen to all of it and then be like you take your own take on it or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Okay, so one of my favorite all-time podcasts I've listened to that was just absolutely fascinating was called Relatively Unknown. Mm-hmm. And it's about a Hell's Angel named Butch Crouch.
Okay.
Butch Crouch, Relative Unknown, Butch Crouch.
Okay.
And he was an Ohio Hell's Angel involved in one of the craziest fucking Hell's Angel, I think it was pagans or outlaw fights and this dude, but the whole podcast is just him, like his abusive childhood,
Sure.
being in prison, seeing the Harley guys ride by the prison. This is what I'm going to do. And when I do it, I'm going to be the baddest motherfucker in town. Then get out and then figure out how to do it. Go join the HAs and become one of the baddest fucking HAs
Ever.
you know, and then all of a sudden also realizing like these fucking guys might be coming after me to kill me.
Sure.
So I'm going to turn protective custody because maybe I've snorted too much speed. You know what I mean? Like, but the whole fucking story, dude, it is really, man, it's because I will not listen to a podcast if it doesn't have its entirety.
See,
If
that's
it's
what's
not,
happening
you know-
a lot lately is they're doing they're like running out of crimes. So they're doing series of things that are happening right fucking now with no end. And it's actually pissing my wife off a lot because she's the consumer of murders, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, I fucking hate it. There's like you don't get to find out what happened. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I get it. But that's why I like history, because you get to look at the whole entirety of it. And history's written by the winners, you know? But
Yeah. Did you listen to
War criminals.
war criminals. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
Did you listen to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History
Yeah,
on the Mongols?
all the time. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
did you listen to
the whole
the Wrath of
entire
Khan?
fucking thing? Yeah, the
Hey,
whole entire thing.
For everybody out there, if you guys haven't heard it, it's Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. You can't get it on a normal podcast. You have to go to his website, and it's the Wrath of Khan series. It's about a 7-part series. Every single one of the pods are
4
the 7 are
hours.
like 3 to 4 to 5 hours
insane.
long. Every one of them.
Yeah.
I could not stop. I couldn't stop. I listened to it at work for 10 hours, got off work, went home,
Oh, dude, I
got
was
on my
obsessed.
bicycle, rode around town on my bicycle, come home, go to take a shower, go lay down and get in bed, and I would put my headphones back into my ears to listen to it. 7 different episodes.
Right, it's
Every
insane.
one of them a minimum of 3 hours long.
Right, it's
Some of
brutal.
them 5 hours long.
It's an audio
Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Each one of them costs maybe $1 or $2 on his website. Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. One of the fucking baddest things if you're a man and you're into the history shit,
Yeah.
as we're talking about. Fucking phenomenal. Dude. That shit was so fucking good, man.
Yeah, that was one of those ones I was sitting in my car for like an hour longer than I needed to like finish up this part. You know what I mean? And you're like, God damn it, man.
I'm laying in bed, going to sleep. Listen to it for 10 hours at work. And then I'm sitting there in bed with my earbuds in, just laying there,
yeah,
just trying to hear more of it.
yeah,
You know, because it was so
amazing.
good.
It's fascinating. Dude.
The craziest savages ever, I think, in history to me.
Pretty close.
You know, the fact that
Very
Dan Carlin started off talking about it, and he's like, so I did this, you know, I did a paper on Genghis Khan and the whole, you know, thing, and then so I did this paper and I took it to my Chinese professor, and when I turned it in, he was like, do you really understand the comparison of Genghis Khan and Hitler? And like how, being Chinese, he was like,
Hitler.
this
For
isn't
Chinese- for the
well
Chinese.
because
Khan was
he created he you know the rivers of Babylon bled blue from the murder and the destruction that he caused in Babylon.
Right.
That set back our history thousands of years, because the libraries of Babylon were the mecca of all of our history, and he went in there and just fucking killed and destroyed everything.
Yeah.
And that just is part of a little of what he's done throughout
it's
the whole
insane.
thing. So the guy being Chinese is like, you know, we talk about Hitler and the genocide and what he did to the Jews, and it was a fraction of what Genghis
Right.
Khan did around Eurasia.
Oh,
you know?
dude, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, he made it, killed so many people, it changed the carbon footprint of the earth.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I mean? Like that thought alone to kill so many people that the carbon footprint of the earth was changed forever
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, do you remember? And it's a pretty crazy number, whatever it is. But
And
how many people have Genghis Khan's genetics in their?
yeah, it's like 1 in 3 or something like that.
Yeah. Throughout
fucking
Asia.
crazy, dude.
Go ahead, Ken Dog. What's up, man?
What were you gonna say?
No, now I gotta go study some Genghis Khan.
Oh, it's fucking
dude.
unreal.
Hey,
dude.
man,
Yeah.
just again, man.
It's
Dan
$1.
Carlin's Hard Hurt
It's
History.
$1 an episode too.
Yeah.
It's fucking so affordable, man, and your whole mind will be blown. But yeah, it's just so funny. Men are so obsessed with that shit, and we should be, because we should be learning from our history and not repeating it. But here we go. You know what I mean? We keep fucking repeating.
Yeah,
things.
The Matrix has it baked in to recycle this simulation over and over
Good,
and over again.
good poll, Kenny. Yeah, the Matrix.
So, Kenny,
wait,
did
here,
you see
Kenny,
the-
do
did
you
you
really
see the-
believe in the simulation theory?
I mean, to a degree, actually, a little bit. There
How
are
do you,
elements
to a
it.
degree of it?
So there are some elements that that would constitute simulation,
Okay.
and that is interjection of war games from scripts from computers into reality, and that's when the term "exercise gone live" is an element of the simulation.
So do you think they use these like war simulators to as rather than outcomes that are possible, or more like scripts to fucking run with?
So more of like yes. So an exercise gone live is literally as an exercise catching the attention of mainstream media, and mainstream media running with it as if it's real world.
But okay, well, yeah, okay. But you don't think that there is a literal computer program and we're like Matrix
no, there
style?
are. Oh no, there are. I was in
Okay.
I was in the Air Force, and that's where. So that our exercises, a majority of them stemmed from a dispatch of computer generated scenarios.
Sure.
To improve response
Okay.
and readiness.
So when you say the Matrix, you more referring to that we are being allowed to be manipulated by this, rather than we're not like sleeper cells being fed on for batteries like the Matrix, right? Like the actual
Allegedly.
movie, allegedly. Allegedly, dude. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if we're in a simulation, dude, this is a fucking dumb one. I don't like it. I'd prefer almost not any other one, but God, I don't know. You know.
Take me back to Paradise City.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to do a few things.
I literally am just like, I'm not going to get engaged because there's so much garbage, and it's hard not to talk about how much fucking garbage is going on.
I know. We're not
You know?
talking about it. We're not
No.
talking about what's going on right now in Iraq or Iran or Israel or anywhere else.
Great education system.
We're not doing it, dude. All right. So I printed up a few things. Actually, I used AI, Kenny. I hope you're fucking okay with that. We used AI to come up with some fucked up would you rathers. All right. So I'm gonna have Kenny. You pick a good one that you like.
Would you rather have would you rather have to loudly narrate with your own life in third person every day, or have everything you say to be a rhyme, even in serious situations?
I'm gonna go with Jay already does the first one. So
Solid.
I'm gonna go. Dude, imagine having to rhyme like everything.
Yeah, I'm not doing the rhyme thing, man.
No, you can't do it.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna have to just loudly narrate
there's
everything.
one
you're
white
doing.
dude that can do it. It's Eminem. Rest of us are.
It doesn't
just,
have to
you
be
know,
good. It just has to like
No,
like
man.
okay. Let's do a scenario. All right. You've come in the house, and say your kids are young. They fucking made a huge mess on the kitchen floor, and you're trying to tell them to clean it up. Go ahead, rhyme it.
Hey, little motherfuckers, get your shit together. Clean this shit up before I fucking beat the shit out of you and black and tether you. You sons of bitches. Get it fucking done. I ain't playing. I'm not the one. I'm going to beat the fucking tar out of you if you don't clean up your shit, you little fucking rejects.
That's pretty good, actually, dude.
Hippity
You did
hop.
a pretty good job.
Okay, I have one. Roses are red, violets are blue. My favorite conspiracy is the government cares about you.
That's a good one. All right, you got to give me a scenario. I'll try to rhyme it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, give me a scenario.
Huh. Since you gave me the one about your kids,
Yeah.
I'll give you one that pertains to me.
Okay.
Swollen hemorrhoids and erectile dysfunction.
Oof. Okay. I sat on the toilet the other day, and my hemorrhoids were running all away, spread apart, bloody and black. This butthole is never coming back.
Sounds like a fucking Christmas lyric. Yeah, I know. He's over here fucking. It's a Christmas card for your grandpa.
It rhymed though. It rhymed, right?
Dude, that's legendary.
Yeah.
Right there.
Trying to give my woman some deep, deep dick. Ran out of steam about 1 minute in.
Mm-hmm.
As I pulled off of her, out of breath and out of cum, the look on her face told me that I'm a bum.
That'll work. That'll work.
Right?
Yeah. And for anybody listening to this, this fucking rapping stuff is not easy.
It's hard,
man.
dude. It's
It
hard,
is
yeah.
not easy at all.
All right, can you give us another one?
Would you rather have a perpetual cold, complete with a runny nose and sneezing, or have to speak in movie quotes exclusively for a month?
Ooh.
Movie quotes.
I'll do movie quotes all day.
Yeah,
dude.
I grew up with that.
Yeah.
I spent my whole childhood with that. Up until I was in high school, I always had a runny nose. I was called snot rag in school.
You were one of the runny nose kids?
Dude,
Oh,
100%.
God, they're the worst.
Dude,
That explains
it
so
sucked.
much about
Yeah,
you, dude.
It does.
It really does.
It was horrible. It's all allergies and stuff that I couldn't
So there's
control.
hope for King, is what we're saying. He's not the runny nose kid,
Yeah.
but man, there is always the runny nose kid. At
I was
school.
one for sure.
For sure. Okay.
Snot rockets constantly green,
Yeah.
infectious.
It makes
nose
sense
shit.
why you're such a fucking neat freak now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I mean, at least on the outside.
100%.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's fucking infuriating,
Yeah.
man. It sucked.
All right. That's
Now
a
I'm
good
on
one.
allergy pills in my 50s.
Ugh, gay. Takes fucking allergy pills. It's fucking so gay, dude. Work in the dirt, dude.
I didn't work you.
You work at the beach, dude. All right, give me another one, Kenny.
Would you rather be followed by a flock of seagulls everywhere you go, or have a swarm of bees as your permanent entourage?
Fuck. Would they sting you? Does it say they're stinging you?
Nothing about
Just
stinging.
dude,
I'm gonna
bees.
tell you right now.
I'll take bees all day, dude.
I've dated women that have had a flock of seagulls following us around. It's not that big of a deal, man. I'm there. I'm there.
Sorry.
I was there. Yeah, flock of seagulls not that bad, man. You just got to give them a douche.
The rogue shits.
As far as the honeybees or bees or they bring life, man. They're part of
yeah, but
pollinating
like,
life.
dude, bees
what I
can
mean?
be your entourage. Like everywhere you go, they don't
Yeah.
fuck with you. They're everywhere, dude. How
Yeah.
fucking awesome would it be to keep people away from your ass?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going bees all
Dude,
day.
no, I'm not. I'm just saying I've been around the seagull thing.
You've
You know what I
seen
mean? And it's not like it's just a personal thing I've dealt with. I've had some
Oh, dude.
questionable women that I've dated, and they didn't. They had a thing of seagulls that would follow them places. You know what I mean, Ronnie? You know what I'm saying?
Ravens.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
constantly.
dude. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
so I gotta, dude, I'm not afraid of birds, like at all. Like, I always think it's really fucking funny when people are terrified of birds. You see it all the time, right?
Yeah.
But I will tell you that I had a night once, and I stayed at this chick's house and fucked her. And I had to do the walk of shame home. I didn't have a fucking car at the time. I just ended up at her house at the bar. Fucking the car was at home, so I had to walk home. It was like close enough to. It was a good solid mile or
Yeah.
two. You know what I mean? So I fucking wake up, dude, and I'm walking down the street, and as I'm walking, I notice there's a tree, and there's like 3 dead little brand new hatchlings just on the ground. You know what I mean? Fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, that's a bummer, right? So I just kind of walk past them, and all of a sudden I feel something go over my head. And I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
What the fuck, dude? And then whoosh, right by my face, and then fucking whoosh, and this fucking sparrow, dude, decided that I was the one. I was the motherfucker that took these birds' lives. And this fucking thing, at first I'm like trying to catch it. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking trying to get it. You know, like, because I'm like, that fucking little piece of shit bird. And then it got, then the fear kicked in, dude.
Craig's fat
then,
little fucking stubby arms just sitting there trying to fucking reach for it.
Then the fear kicks in, dude. Because this thing ain't stopping. And I'm like starting to like pick up my pace a little bit, like walking faster, and this thing's like right by, I mean, getting almost in my mouth, dude. And now I'm in a full sprint. I'm full sprinting, running, and this bird's just dive bombing my ass, dude. I ran 2 whole city blocks.
I really want everybody to picture Craig at a full sprint. It's a half
I'm
a
fast
sprint.
as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm fast as shit.
Yeah.
But I'm in a full sprint running from this fucking sparrow. It's probably
Said
this
that
big,
same
dude.
kid from fucking Wainimi in the wheelchair. I'm fast as fuck, man.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, birds are a fucking nightmare, dude. They're a nightmare.
I'm with you, man. I like birds. I find them fascinating. I watch them. I look at them all the time.
I don't.
I was up at Carpinteria, and before I go to work at the Harley dealership, when I worked up there, I'd go up to the bluffs and I'd walk around the bluffs. And I was walking around the bluffs one night, and there was a patch of trees up there. If you guys ever go up there, you can see where I'm talking about. But I was walking through it, and I'm all, ooh, it smells like death.
Ooh.
Like it just smelled like, and then I'm sitting there kind of looking around, and then I look up in the trees, and it was just all these vultures.
Ooh.
And they're all just sitting up in the tree asleep with their heads down.
Damn.
And they're just all sitting there. And I looked around and I went, not today, Jesus.
Nope.
And I turned right back around and went to my car, and I don't think I've been out there since.
Yeah.
It was fucking creepy as hell, man.
Never went back to Carpinteria.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
You people in Carpinteria.
All right, give us one more good one, Kenny.
One good one, Kenny.
Would you rather eat a sandwich filled with mystery ingredients made by blindfolded chef, or wear shoes filled with pudding for a day?
Sandwich.
Dude,
Sandwich all day.
Dude, shoes filled with pudding?
I'll eat a questionable sandwich right now.
Yeah. This
It
is
don't
true.
take a whole lot. I like a sandwich that's like 5 or 6 days old already.
Yeah, and a blindfolded chef is gonna get close.
I love.
You'd hope, you know what I mean?
Like I'll go to Jersey Mike's and I'll get a sandwich, or I'll go to Steak and Hoagie over in Wainimi and I'll get their hoagie, which is killer. I'll go get it, and then I'll leave it in the refrigerator for like 4 or 5 days.
Ooh.
So that the bread gets stale and crusty, and then the cheese and the meat almost kind of all meld together.
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, it's the
Are you
fucking
serious?
best. Serious as a
That's
fucking heart
disgusting.
attack. It's so fucking
You don't
good.
warm it up? You don't do nothing?
No, man.
What
I want
the
that
fuck?
gooey,
Dude, are you
shitty.
fucking serious?
Do they know
Oh, it's
this?
a heart attack. I fucking love it, man.
A 5-day-old sandwich?
Oh, the crusty ass bread.
Oh,
Like the
my
bread's all
God.
fucking stale and chewy and crusty, and then the meat and the cheese have kind of melted together because it's been sitting in the fridge for so fucking long.
What the fuck?
And then the oil and then the mayonnaise kind of rotten, and then you add mustard to it.
God.
Got to have fresh mustard though.
You would not get a
gotta
thumbs
have
up
fresh.
review
There's
for
your,
that.
Yeah. You have to have fresh mustard?
Yeah, yeah.
What the
fuck
fuck,
with
dude?
mustard.
What is wrong with you? That's the
It's-
most
it's-
disgusting thing I've ever heard.
No, it's the best.
You want the top of your mouth fucking tore up?
Yeah.
Like you ate
I
glass, dude?
fucking
God.
absolutely love it, man. Jersey Mike's is another
Fucking
good one
5-day-old lettuce on a sandwich?
Jersey Mike's has the oil and vinegar on
Yeah.
it, and the cheese, and then that cheese gets all melty in with the meat, and then you get
Jesus.
that. Oh yeah, it's the fucking best.
Kenny, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I think. That's gross. That's really fucking gross.
Yeah, thanks for the commentary.
Don't
Kenny.
ever eat
You
a
would really
sandwich.
gross out everybody reading the review section.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Yeah, fuck
ugh.
them. It's a good sandwich. Have
What?
you had the hoagie from Steak and Hoagie?
I
Yeah,
love those.
of course we
hoagies.
have.
I do
The
seriously, man.
chef would bout you
I don't-
upside
I
the
don't-
head
look,
if you did that.
Look, I always, whenever I order anything from any of the sandwich places, I order, instead of ordering a full sub, I order half a sub, and I always order double meat and double cheese, except at Steak and Hoagie
Okay.
in Wainimi, corner of Pleasant Valley and Ventura Road. their fucking hoagie, man, has all the meat, all the cheese. It never lasts until 4 days later. I'm
Yeah, of
eating it
course.
right there on the fucking spot. I doubled the meat up one time. It was way too much. I couldn't. I ended up just pulling some of the meat out and eating it like a snack.
That is disgusting. 5 days
Whatever.
sandwich, dude.
I love it, man. It's my favorite. I don't give a fuck.
You really
Judge.
have you
Go ahead,
really have
Judge.
tongue punch of nasty buttholes, dude. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Running down memory lane.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. So we have I got a couple of news articles I wanted to show you, Jay. Found that were pretty good. Maybe Kenny, you can pull those ones up. This one just it fucking made me laugh so hard.
Whoops, there we go.
There you go. So, what's the headline say? U.S. restaurants with bottomless mimosa enforce a vomit fee to warn intoxicated customers.
The restaurant stated that it has seen fewer indoor vomiting incidents since it started imposing a $50 charging fee. I totally can understand this.
Dude, I could absolutely get it.
100%. There's a new place on Vineyard that does a fucking killer all you can fucking drink $20 mimosas
thing.
and man, halfway through that just starts to get rough.
Dude,
You know,
I
I'm
bet.
not doing it. I don't, you know.
Not a mimosa guy?
I know I like mimosas, but I want some halfway decent champagne, not the bottom of the barrel, which they're going to do, and not a lot of fruit. You know, I did it on Sunday. Honey and I woke up on Sunday morning and really didn't have a lot going on, so I fucking DoorDashed 2 bottles of champagne, and we laid in bed and drank
mimosas are
champagne.
killer,
and
man, but
fucking had a great time.
I've never seen anyone puke at like a mimosa thing, but I could absolutely imagine the type of bitch that does.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
that is fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
They're so bad that they have to enforce a $50 fucking vomit fee. That means it's happened enough to where it's an actual problem.
Well, you know,
right?
We've been around them. We know who
Yeah.
they are. You know, Rosie. You know,
My wife don't puke, dude. Nope. Nope. She does not like it.
oh yeah.
Don't even look at it. You fucking don't look at me with your weird beady eyes. So the next one I wanted to bring up is I actually found a fucking, I don't know if you know this, but they put a camera in your house, dude, and they got footage of you coming in and stealing a lasagna in the middle of the night.
Dude, you're fucking lucky. It was just a lasagna. Oh, again, I'm sorry.
God damn it, Jay.
I keep trying to fuck you guys, man.
100 episodes. This guy can't figure out how to use a fucking mic.
Hey,
Move
DJ
it
also.
around. Move
DJ
it around
also.
with you.
DJ also was talking about.
Yeah,
let's do.
we'll get into that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wanna get into
try and do that. Okay, we'll do this first.
No, we're watching this footage of Jay fucking
Yeah.
raiding his kitchen at 2 a.m. So this bear breaks into this house, right? Completely just breaks fucking through the door.
And it's funny because you look at this bear and he's kind of small. So you're
He
just
looks
like
small, but he's not.
Yeah, no, I'll fuck
He
that
pops
bear
the
up.
fucking freezer open with the most delicate fucking paws.
That was my fucking dog this morning when he ate the stick of butter. Oh, bitch.
And then
Just out the window.
look at this motherfucker.
Yes.
Dude, that
Oh,
guy knew
dude.
exactly what he wanted.
God damn, that was awesome.
Isn't that amazing,
Hell
dude?
yeah. That is so fucking cool.
God damn, man. Those bears are fucking smart, dude. Breaks in the fucking window, comes in the kitchen, pops it open, lasagna, gamp, we're out, dude.
Dude, Saturday night I came home. Had a pretty good buzz going. Came home. Had some dumplings in the freezer. Steamed the dumplings. And then when I made the dumplings, got a good buzz going. So I made these dumplings. I'm like, I pour them into the thing to steam them. And I'm like, oh, that's too many.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. I'll just eat the rest tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead. And then I added some chili crisp and fucking like hot oil and made them all crunchy and crispy, man. I sat there and ate a whole fucking bag of dumplings, just fucking drunk and hammered like that fucking bear's going to do when he walks off in the woods right now. I just sat
So
there and just
good.
kept going, I should stop eating this.
So good.
Oh, it's so fucking
It's
delicious.
fucking good. All right, so I put it out online that we weren't doing anything serious today. So we got a few comments that I want to go over. Shout out to DJ also. Thank you for throwing this out.
And DJ's one of the best fucking
God,
DJs
he's
in
awesome.
Ventura County. He is a fucking special human being. I love him to death. And I don't know anybody in the DJ community that hustles and puts in the work like he does. Jay Scratch, I know you ain't ever listened to this shit, so you're not included. But DJ just really puts in the work, puts
He's
in
a
the
sweetheart,
effort
man.
all the fucking time. The shit that he does with Risk Rock and all these different venues he gets set up in. Anyways, I'm proud of the dude. He's my brother. I love him. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he asked if we're going to do an anniversary thing for the podcast and do it live at the garage.
Yeah.
I think so. What do you think, episode 200?
Let's do it. When is it?
Well, we're in 186 now, so
We should
got
probably start planning
14 more
Yeah.
episodes. So, yeah,
Yep.
we should probably start
Yeah,
planning.
we
that.
gotta start
Probably
planning it.
beginning of the
Yeah.
year, I'd guess, if I do the math
Yeah.
on the 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing something for sure. We'll be letting you know. Also, DPool88888 said, I listened to Barry Manilow yesterday, and I cried a little bit. I might have been drinking tequila. Thoughts?
Understandable.
Totally, right?
Yeah, it's Barry Manilow and tequila.
Fucking A, man.
I mean, you might cry off tequila at any given moment.
I know, it's weird, right?
Yeah, not nearly as much as you do off of gin.
It's wild that it's like an emotional alcohol. Oh, by the way, dude, we left the bar the other night.
Yeah.
I came down and met my coworker, and we got shithouse. Jay's there; he's trying to kill us, of course. But we got fucking shithouse, and me and Rosie walk home, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. We were drunk. Rosie was drunk for sure drunk.
You were too, bro.
I was also drunk, but not Rosie drunk, right? So we've had a few instances coming home from this bar at this point. I think it's becoming a real fucking problem. I'm going to file a complaint with the city. But, so we're fucking walking, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know where the conversation got into this. But all I said was, she said something about someone dressing up at like for their husband or something, blah blah blah. I was like, there's nothing wrong with a bitch like dressing up. She was like just being fucking Rosie, just being ridiculous. Something about people dressing up and this and that. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with a fucking chick dressing up for her husband to impress him. And boy, did she hear something else. You know what I mean? Oh my God, dude. I mean, it turned into a fucking full, like, you don't think I do anything all right? And I was like, excuse me. And so we're walking, and at one point, she's fucking yelling at me, and I just start putting it in third gear, dude. I just start putting it in third gear. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. I am not going to stand in the street and argue over nonsense. Like, literally nothing. I didn't say a fucking thing that was bad. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
she's on her high horse about something. And at one point I look back and she's going, and she's standing in the middle of the fucking street, dude, like, here, come back and talk to me. I'm like, I ain't coming back, bitch.
No.
And I kept walking. So I
Keep
kind of
up.
waited for her, let her catch up. She kept bitching at me. So I fucking third gear again, dude. I just fucking, I'm walking. And she's like, you're not gonna even talk to me. And I'm like, no. I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying a fucking word to you about it. Right? I look at next corner, she's like, just like fully pouting, right? So we get home, don't say a single word to each other at all. Like we got home at like 8:00. Don't say a single word. We don't really fight that much.
Yeah.
But I knew this is insane. This is like an insane fight
dumb
that I'm
drunk
never gonna win. Dumb drunk shit. So she passes out. I come to bed like an hour later. I wake up in the morning. She's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi," and she's like, "What's up? How you feeling?" I was like, "Pretty terrible. I'm assuming you do." And she's like, "Yeah, I feel pretty bad." I'm like, "Do you remember what you did last night?" She's like, "No." And I was like, you fucking picked a fight with me on the way home and just went like the whole fucking time. And I was like, are you still mad? She's all, I don't even know why I was mad.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you what we even talked about. I was like, yeah, well, you fucking sure did last night. You knew exactly what you were talking about, dude. And we laughed it off and had a beautiful day. Didn't bring it up again. No fucking
No
joke.
point. There's no
But it
point.
was just like one of those moments where you're like,
Yeah.
this is insane. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are we even talking? Like,
Yeah,
it went
just-
from like
yeah.
0 to 100 for no fucking reason, dude. And this is what we live with. You
And
know what I mean?
as you will understand when you get older. Well, actually, you'll still always be with Rosie.
We've been together 18 years.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
It just always, you just, like, at a certain point, you're like, "Ugh, I know where this is. I know where it's going.
Yeah.
I know what's happening.
Yeah, I
And
see the
there's
writing on the wall. I've seen your
nothing I
kind
can
before.
do. You
No.
can't do nothing, man.
Nothing. I even asked you the other day, I'm like, because I think, I don't know, somehow caught brought up. And it was like, dude, we've been together 18 years. And I'm like, are we just going to like keep doing this?
Yeah.
Just forever, like forever, dude. Like, forever. Yeah, should I bail? Should I bail? I'm gonna bail, dude. I'm gonna bail out.
I would be scared of Scout.
I'd be scared of everyone.
Yeah.
She already has half my fucking money. If I leave her, I mean half, dude.
Yeah.
Probably plus some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm here forever.
good
I
to
love
know.
my wife.
It's good to know.
Anyway, it was just one of those fucking ridiculous drunk arguments. I was like, this
Yeah.
is nonsense, dude.
Dude, with my paycheck and half of yours, dude, I'd be doing all right.
I'm gonna fuck you up. How's that? All right, hey, let's watch a few of these reels and get the fuck out of here, huh?
That one.
There you go.
Look at my dog.
This fucking that kangaroo dumped his ass, dude. He gets up.
In fact,
Oh.
we'll start
Yeah.
tonight in
You
the
can-
Middle
you can
East,
skip this one,
where
man, please.
Israel.
What? Israel isn't supposed to defend
Oh
itself?
yeah, Mexico bombed Texas. Will we?
My face. Get out my
I
face.
love
honey.
Oh,
Get out
God,
my
dude, this
face,
one was
baby.
fucking
Okay.
rough.
Now we're really about to
I
have a
watched
problem.
this one like 4
You wanna
times
touch
trying
me
to
one
figure
more
out
time?
what the fuck. And
Oh
it just
my.
threw out, dude.
Dude, she pukes and then throws
So
it at
cute.
him.
Did you
Yeah.
just throw up?
And then said, I threw up because of your face.
Money on this thing. It's simply too good.
Oh, this one.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
O.J. Simpson to Will Smith. All right, you got it.
Atlantic goes to Dylan Mulvaney.
I just hope I can motivate little girls out there. Motivate them to understand that I will beat them at any sport they try. Motivate them to run away like that chicken shit strong woman did. I didn't count on being the best since identifying as a woman. Of course, I have the strong woman trophy though.
The Woman of the Year award, supported by Virgin
All right, you
Atlantic.
go to the next story, dude.
The Drano, there is Sudafed on the counter. Then we put it in a beaker and we pray it don't
Go to
blow
the
up.
next one.
And the mess is so delicious.
Yeah, go to the next. That one right here.
This
man.
one's insane. Play
Play
the
the
full
whole
reel on
thing.
this one.
I got comments on
This
this
is
one.
nuts,
I'm not even
dude.
gonna say 90, cause I done made some shit happen in 14, in 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So
Okay.
to get fully like on your feet for real, I'm gonna.
So how long is you giving the nigga? She just gave you an example.
I'm
3 months. How long are you giving this nigga?
Third. If you ain't trying to do shit, I'm giving you third. If I see you ain't, when I see you working.
I took care of your goddamn ungrateful ass for 4 fucking years. I got your badass kids in my house trying to teach your son how to still trying to teach your son how to play football. Nigga still ain't caught no goddamn passes. Your daughter goddamn it still can't color in the lines for 4 fucking years. And you mean to tell me that I've been taking care of you and your badass kids for 4 years and I only got a goddamn month to come back up? Well, how about the goddamn you should have paid your own goddamn bill? What the fuck were you doing in the last 4 years? You won't stacking your bread up? Where the fuck is your money? You ain't had to spend none. I've been paying this motherfucking rent for 4 years and you ain't got nothing to show for it? Well, I guess you and your badass kids, especially the one that can't color in the lines, is going back to the pot now. And I ain't paying the goddamn Section 8 note.
If you was doing all that, you would have something to fall back on. If you was doing all that,
Yeah.
it's not gonna take you longer than
I don't have nothing to fall back on because I've been paying your bills. I don't have nothing to fall back on because all you was paying was the Netflix bill. I don't have nothing to fall back on because I got to goddamn get your son some Rhythmic because he can't pay attention in class. I don't got nothing to fall back on because your goddamn daughter's big ass feet keep growing and I got to keep on buying the Jordan. That's why I ain't got nothing to fall back on because I've been spending it on your ass.
Pretty solid.
Solid as a fucking rock, dude. Hey, man, that's some bullshit. You know what I mean? Don't say you're a ride or die and then be like, I'm going to give you 30 days to get your shit back together. Man, kick rocks, bitch. We ain't got no time for you, man.
Oh, fuck.
Selfish ass. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what this is. Oh, shit.
Yep. That's a good one.
Actual life hack. If you save the shrimp from your cup of noodles for a month, you can eat a king's breakfast once a year.
Dude.
What the fuck is that, dude? Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's gross. Still, again, man, if I saw that dog mounted up on my dog like that, or that kangaroo, we're good.
Dude, I might let him have him.
I'm stabbing the shit out of him.
I might let him have him, dude. Look at this.
No, I'm not. I'm killing it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a good one.
Hey, so if I sent you my photo,
I don't know.
You don't have.
Yeah, we can access it.
Ah, shit, it's out in the car.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, yeah. Drake's out here wilding out, dude.
Drake can do whatever the fuck he wants. Oh! Ow! Shit!
Yo!
Yeah, fuck all that.
Oh, that dude's ribs are. Oh, God bless
my
that
God, dude. Jesus.
Look at this sleeping little angel right here, dude.
Man, slap an avocado on that
A
tit.
truck with digital billboards labeling students as anti-Semites, adding to tensions on the Harvard campus.
So what is this doing?
The organization Accuracy in Media is behind the digital display, which shows the names and photos of students they claim.
Dude, so that one is a crazy one because, and this is only political I'm going to get, but there's a lot of fucking people at these colleges calling for the death of Jews on behalf of Hamas. You know what I mean? At American colleges. And so this company brought around the billboard for everyone that was registered as a fucking, as like, you know, a part of that whole thing.
Fucking good.
Is displaying them. And now they're like, we don't understand why you're attacking us. You're like,
Well, because you fucking say shit knowing or assuming that there's no consequence for your fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it was
and
fucking
that's
crazy.
why they need to put those billboards out there. You guys need to understand there's consequences for your bullshit.
Well,
all your fucking woke ass bullshit where you're just like throwing shit out there because nobody's going to say anything because they're worried you're going to cancel them. Fuck you guys.
All right.
Good call.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, we love you. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you for everyone that always participates in the reels. Please keep sending them. DJ also, you fucking rule. We gotta get him on. I've talked to him like 20
dude,
fucking
I'd
times.
love to,
I should have
man.
called him today.
Yep. Fuck
Anyway,
yeah. We're gonna have to get his fucking a fucking phone book or something to put on the seat so he can see up, like so he can reach the microphone or whatever. You know what
anyway,
I mean?
hey guys, if you guys could seriously, if you want to do anything to help this podcast, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. It's fucking free for you, and it helps us so much, man. I really appreciate everyone that listens to this thing, everyone that approaches us on the street, and everyone that sends me shit all day long, comments, all that stuff. Love you guys. We're out.
Love you guys. Peace.